Hello, wonderful people. I welcome you all to my live. Mamunina Kwaba. So, in this video, I'll be speaking English and my native language as well, okay? Because I want everybody to understand. So, we're going to talk about the DV lottery, the DV visa lottery, okay? And then, yeah, because for DV lottery now, so we all know that the lottery was opened yesterday, October 5th, and it's going to last until November 8th. Yebie lottery no endra na ye October da eto so num. Ebekwa akosi November da eto so enwotwe. Eno na wuntumi nye dey enye bio na yenkai se. Saa dwumedie eye free. This program is free. You don't need to pay any money to get registered, okay? So mostly people go around taking money from other people to register it for them. It's because those people cannot register, but they've made this thing so easy, and everybody, most people, let's use most people or some people can fill it out themselves. And this video is to break it down for everybody so that they can be able to also go through the process and fill it out themselves. Also, remember that after the application, you'll be given a unique number. You need to keep that number safe so that when they release the names, to be able to check if you are among the winners, or if you are not part of the winners, you can try again next time. And to says away application ni wia yebema wo number bi a wo se wo di sie a wo be use e dey a check se wa win ana say wedding kunima na we ndi nkunu so we undi ambema wo betimi ato aso ada fofora ebeba afi nso kai say omo wo website a wo be kwakoye sa application no. Always, sometimes some people, there are fraud people everywhere. They create certain websites. You click on it and they'll tell you to pay a certain amount of money. This is free. So if you want the right website, I'm going to leave it in the description box. You click on it, it will take you to the DV Lottery website straight away. Adobako website na wako share the koso. Yo, enti afe yanka ho asem. Ansa na wo be fill application, ye fe be eligibility and that's a requirement ebeboa. Eligibility is what makes you qualify for that application. Eligibility adia ema ye ka se wo se wo fata se wo be yes application no. Enti wo come website am instructions wey now they have all these instructions for people to read, but mostly, some of us are lazy and we don't take the time to read all these things. So I've taken upon myself to explain the eligibility side of it to you and the requirements. So when you go to their website, it says that requirement number 1, natives of countries with historical low rates of immigration to the United States may be eligible to enter. Natives are not just Maya. Ọmụ nkrọfọ ọmụ nipa endọsụ ewo America krom ha no ọmụ na ya ma ọmụ saa kwan no ọmụ na ọmụ se fata se ọmụ betimi ayeden aba saa dwumadie yi mu. Okay, it was I say is your spouse a native of a country with historical low rates of immigration to the United States? If yes, you can claim your spouse country of birth, provided that you and your spouse are named on the selected entry. So it's as easy as it's as clear as you can understand. And also it's saying that, are you a native of a country that does not have historical low rate immigration to the United States, but in which neither of your parents were born or legally residents at the time of your birth? If yes, you may claim the country of birth of one of your parents if it is a country whose natives are eligible. Okay, the emphasis is on if it is a country whose natives are eligible. And they have frequently asked questions over there. If you want to know more about it, just click on that as well. So all this information can be found on the website that I'll leave in the description box. If you click on it, they have the instructions. Read the instructions before you fill out the applications. Even though you are listening to me, try to read the instructions as well. Then you come to requirement number 2. It says each DV applicant must meet the education, work, experience requirements of the DV program by having either at least a high school education or which is equivalent, defined as successful completion of a 12-year course of formal elementary and secondary education. So in Ghana, we call this basic education. So before you must qualify or register for this program, and sana ube register for program when was say what this ya hunu ekwe nim kakra wetimi akọ JSS. What you say? Aha. Sana or patche. Now, things was say or 2 years work experience within the past 5 years in an occupation that requires at least 2-year training or experience to perform. Or say it's a one needs to add the ABIA. Say who experience, who 2 years of work experience, or a jumebia usua within this past 5 years. Once also self at a where the Uber Felisa application, you qualify to fill out that application. The Department of State will use the U.S. Department of Labor ONET online database to determine qualified work experience. So with a even with a qualified work experience in the Crampo more checkpoint to be a modebe check here say. So qualified work experience now would the fill is our form. It goes along with the OMO pair. What you are saying. So OMO use to the U.S. Department of Labor OMO net online database. No more the I check it. I think so you really about entry period. No, see applicants must submit. No, you can't come. You must submit your entries from yesterday. No, could see November 8th. November 8th. What you say? An applicant must submit entries DV Lottery 2024 program electronically at website now or state or see dvprogram.state.gov between the 12 p.m. noon Eastern Daylight Time GMT see Wednesday October 5th and 12 p.m. noon Eastern Time and Tuesday November 8th. It says do not wait until the last week of a registration period to enter, as heavy demands may result in website delay. And as it's very true. It's true, because there was a time when me enter me train. Yeah, I waited till the last week before I submitted my application, and it says it's not a good idea to wait till the last week to submit your application. So you better do it now. Now is the time. I'm going to leave the link in the description box. So follow the link and register. And you never know, you might also qualify. Now let's come to completing your electronic entry for the DV 2024 program. Quite well now, will be enter. The unique thing about this year, and it's this year, when you fill out the application, it does not ask for your passport number. First, they introduced you not long ago. About the thing for about 3 years or 4 years now, they require passport. But this particular year is not requiring for passports. I tried it for somebody, and they didn't ask for any passport number. So it says the first thing is your name, your last family name. Usually when we say last name, your casa will last name, Magana, your casa will surname, your family name, your first name, your middle name, exactly as it appears in your passport, okay? Exactly as it appears in your passport. She said me first name, yeah, Pearl. And America for become Pearl. My last name, yeah, Amwa. And my middle name, yeah, Bempoma. And she said me de shisha. Me shisha ne pepe first name, last name, which is surname. Can I say? Yakasa last name, it is a Ghana, Yakasa was surname. What you are saying? Dear, Papa Dina, or fire. And then I was surname, no middle name. Be I usually a dear bit to Obia. We say the middle menana. Tia de Bempoma, mammy, to Pel Bempoma more. What you are saying? No, what she shan if a fair. It's a free dinner. From name, you move on to gender. So you're gonna state if you are male or female. Ubek share. Yes, we your bar na bema. Say we your bar and I say bema. Now, first, what about date of birth? Date of birth and ye da ye the war. Usually, young Ghana say but data the when put them say Ghana the any be see day, month and year. Usually America for dates in a year, month, day and year, but I say no see day, month and year. So it goes along. And also the city where you were born. Krona ye wo woman. Or say sure if I show I know you're number 4. What about number 5? Or say country where you were born. On my muna ye wo woman. To see ye wo Kumasi Kumasi wɔ hefa wɔ Ghana. Ghana no na yɛ my country na yɛ de yɛ wo. Then you come back to country of eligibility for the DV program. Ɛno na me di kaka ho asɛm ne sɛ amaaman bi wɔ hɔ a ɔmo nipa dɔɔso wɔ kurom ha nti ɔmo saa aman no ɔmo nka ho bi. Aman a ɔmo nipa ndɔɔso wɔ kurom ha no fortunately Ghana yɛ ka ɔmo a ɔmo ndɔɔso yɛ de wɔ kurom ha no nti no we qualify to enter or fill out the application. To see your country of eligibility will normally be the same as the country of birth. Your country of eligibility is not related to where you live or your nationality if it is different from the country of birth. If you were born in a country that is not eligible, please review the frequently asked. Until your country eligible or the Ibia Bahose review na will qualify to see if there's another way you may be able to enter the application. Now about 7, which is very, very important, which is your entrance photograph. Also, recent photographs taken within the last 6 months of yourself, your spouse, and all your children included in your entry. So usually some people are single, others are not single. If you're married with children, you need to get passports, photographs of you, your spouse, and your kids as well. And you need to meet the correct requirements. American passport size photograph is different from that of Ghana and most other countries. So you need to get the exact requirement for the photograph, okay? And they have a section here that tells you submitting the digital photograph for the application. If you click on it, you're gonna get the exact photograph that they want. When I say if you want to go for a passport size photograph, you tell the photographer you're using it for an American passport. They will know the size to give you. They give you the exact size. And it says that DV lottery photograph must meet the same standard as US visa photos. Like I said earlier, you will be ineligible. I'm sorry. Ineligible for the DV if the entry photographs for you and your family members do not fully meet the specifications. Hey, why am I buying like that? I say, I mean, making mistakes. So if it doesn't meet the specifications, there's no way you will be allowed to, or they will pick you up for being a winner. So they have the photograph, submitting the digital photograph size here. You click on it, you get the right size. And that's a mailing address. You need to submit your mailing address, where you live, your address, maybe PO Box 91, Kumasi, what I say, Ashanti region, Ghana, West Africa. You need to submit your mailing address and your country where you live. You need to state the country where you live. Mostly where you were born is not where you live. The country where you were born is not where you live. So you need to state all that. If you live in the same country, you need to state all that. And your phone number, which is optional, it says it's optional, your email address. And it says an email address to which you have direct access and will continue to have direct access through May of next year. If you check the entrance status in May and learn you have been selected, you will later receive follow-up email communication from the Department of State with details of an immigrant visa. So the email address is very important because at the end of the day, if you check and you've been selected, so checking that say you're selected what? Information about nyina omo de befa wo email address ni na yeden e de abra wo say follow process way towards your immigrant what visa. What I say? Into free no about say highest level of education you have achieved. Then na ye can want them say at least I was say we SS and I say why ye juma be a wire for 2 years. A juma within the last 5 years. When you have experience there 2 years. Then no crown or more kasa war requirement be a more better one say miti or more Department of Labor. And so say be a day and what now, face your current marital status. You need to state if you are married. Your current marital status, Ghana Beka status, Sahabaka status. If you are married or you're not, okay, you need to state all that. And if not, and again, also marital status, I'm married, or may my spouse is not a U.S. citizen, and you have to state if your spouse is not a U.S. citizen, whether you're divorced, you're widowed, or you're legally separated. You need to state all that. Then the number of children that you have. If you have children, it's better you state them now. Usually, some people say, I don't have kids, and after they are selected, oh, they bring the kids in. It takes a long time. It gives you a long process. Okay. So it's better you add your kids if you have kids. If they are all live natural children or they are adopted, you need to state that. And you have to have, if they are adopted, you have to have documents to back that. Akwala we say me can adopt from children's home, and these are the documents. And I say we me and me won the birth certificate in the just say me and me won. So that is basically it. The lucky thing is this year. I know Ghana right now there's an issue with passports. Some people have registered for their passports and they said there's no passport booklet and a whole wahala. But the good thing is they are not asking for passport number this time. That's the good thing. So at the end of the day, I pray that everybody gets selected. And if you have any questions, leave it in the description box and I'll be more than welcome to answer your questions. Thank you so much for watching this video. And again, Medasi Bebre, thank you. Medasi means thank you. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share for others to also listen and to know that the DV Visa Lottery is open from yesterday, October 5th to November, October 8th. And everybody from any of those countries with low population in the United States can apply for this as well. And I wanted to show you the countries that cannot enter this thing. They said Bangladesh, Brazil, Canada, China, including Hong Kong, Colombia, Dominican Republic, El Salvador, Haiti, Honduras, India, Jamaica, Mexico, Nigeria. Oh my God, my Niger people. They say you people done many for this country, so no DV lottery for all. But Nigeria will be one of our brothers, so how come? Anyway, Pakistan, Philippines, Republic of Korea, South Korea, United Kingdom, and it says except Northern Ireland. And it depends and its dependent territories, Venezuela and Vietnam. Natives of Taiwan are eligible. Yes, so those that are mentioned are those that are not eligible. When it says Taiwan, natives of Taiwan are eligible, they can apply. And once again, I would like to say thank you for watching this video. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel and always come back. If you have any questions, don't forget to send them to me. And again, I'll leave the link to the DV lottery application in the description box. Don't forget to share to other people. Don't forget to explain to other people if you have more knowledge on it. Also share the video for people to understand and know that the DV lottery is open for everybody except those countries that have more population in America who cannot, and I just mentioned all those countries right now who may not or cannot enter the application. All right, bye. I'll see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. Adios, bye. That's it, baby.
Program.state.family. So it's me again here with an educative video on step by step how to fill the DV 2024 application. So first of all, you go to Google, you type in the DV program.state.gov, then you select the website. That's the appropriate website that you need to fill out the application. So after it has been opened for you, you see that we have the welcome message there, the entry instructions as well as this is the instruction as well as the photo and also begin entry. So you click on begin entry, and to know that you are human and you're not a robot, it gives you a certain number to type in to see. Sometimes these checks to see if you are human or if you're a robot. So if you're human, you type those things in, then it takes you straight to the application. You click on submit. Now we have the application. So the first thing you're going to do is your last name or your family name. So in this case, this person was called Amo. So that's the person's last name, sorry. That's the family name. And the first name is Ikuya. Usually when you have a middle name, you state it. But over here, she said she doesn't have a middle name. Then she's a female. You select that. Then you move on to select your month of birth, your day of birth, and the year of birth. That is in total your birthday. So you select your birthday in this section. So this person was born October 21st, 1985. The next step is to enter the city where you were born, and it states categorically that do not enter district, country, province, or state. It just wants the city where you were born. So this person was born in Obuasi, you state that. And if you don't have a city of birth, you also state as well. The next step is your country of birth. This person was born in Ghana, so you go ahead and select whatever country that you were born in. And it's asking you that, are you claiming eligibility based on the country where you were born? Yes. This person was born in Ghana. And remember, I did a video earlier on talking about eligibility. So if you haven't watched that video, please click on the top button to take you to that video to watch that video before you submit or fill your application. The next step is to select your photo. So in this case, we go ahead to select the particular photo for this particular person. After selecting the photo, I took that part off because of safety reasons. You select the address where you live. So this one, post office box 89. These are all assumptions. They are not true. Just for security reasons, I'm just using just anything at all. So Obuasi in the district, I didn't fill it out. Well, I'll come back to talk about this again. So let's keep moving on. Keep watching, don't blink. It's educative. So if you don't have a postal code, in US we have a postal code. You state that in your country you don't have a postal code. And it's gonna ask you the country, that's Ghana. And it's asking you again country where you live. Wherever you're living, if you live in Ghana, if you live in wherever in this world you stated.
Then your phone number. Remember, it says optional. So I'm going to put any phone number because I want to put it there. But remember, it's telling you that it's optional. You don't have to put it. It's solely by your choice, by choice. And also email. I'm going to blur this out. Always remember to add your email address because when you win, your package will be sent through your email. If you haven't learned that, I have a video in the description box. Click on it and watch. And also, it's asking for your level of education. This is all part of the eligibility process. So you select whether secondary or university level, and also asking you if you're married or not. If you have children, you state the number of children that you have. In this case, this person said 0. So remember, I clicked continue and it brought me back again because there were things that were supposed to be filled out that I did not do it. So you see that the address I put in over here, I put in my house number. In Ghana, we call it house number. So you put it right there. And from here, there was one thing that I did not also do. It's going to alert me to do that over there, right there. The district, and it's a Wasi municipal. So whatever district or country or province you are in, you state it right there before you continue to the next stage. So when you hit continue, it takes you to the next stage where you'll be asked more details about your spouse. If you said you are married, if you say you're single, then I don't think you have to answer anything regarding your spouse. But once you say that you're married or you have kids, it's going to ask for information about your spouse or your kids. So let's go ahead and answer filling the part for the spouse. So the spouse is called the family name is Amo, and the first name is Kusi. And again, this spouse does not have a middle name. The next part again is so similar to the first one that you did for yourself. Like you put in your birthday, your month, your day, and the year of birth. Also, you have to state if you are female or male. Enter the city where you were born. And again, enter city only, not country or anything, because there's a slot where you're going to enter the country. That's what we are looking for right now. Or that's where we're going to fill out right now. That's the country, which is Ghana. And again, you're going to select your spouse photograph. So I'm going to take that out because for safety reasons. If you have the photo stored in your photo library, click on the photo library and select it. From the second stage, you hit continue and it takes you to the last stage where you will have to review all that you entered, every information that you entered to make sure you have the correct information and you hit submit. But in this case, this video is for educational purposes. So I did not hit submit. I went on to cancel the application. Thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to the channel. And also leave me a comment on anything that you don't understand, and I'll be more than welcome to answer you. Bye. Thank you for watching. Bye. See you on my live tomorrow. Bye bye.